When I say a word like escapism, you think that it probably doesn't apply to you, but that's not true at all. You think escapism only applies to people who are so depressed with their lives that they have to drown themselves in alcohol, in drugs, in weed. But it happens to all of us on a smaller scale, but we just choose whether we want to accept it or not. When I say escaping your reality, what I really mean is engaging in the habits you think are rest and you think that you need them. For example, like binging YouTube, like playing video games. You think you need these habits. You think you need them because you think they provide you rest. I'm sure you would agree that having a mindful rest seems a lot better than having a mind-numbing rest. When you rest, you should actually be resting. You should be reading. You should be doing things that are conducive to your rest. You shouldn't be overstimulating your mind, making it more and more difficult for you to concentrate. The mistake is that we think the bad habits we do to escape our reality are somewhat better than what we see other people doing. But in reality, all of those escapist behaviors don't serve you at all. I was thinking about this the other day because right now I have my exam season coming up and I find myself escaping to pleasure quite a lot. I find myself wanting to play games more often. I find myself, wanting to just binge YouTube more often. And you have to think, why? Well, it's because the pain of working through your current reality and being able to do the things that you find difficult is too much for you to bear. You would rather cope through life instead of just doing the work. Why is it that I have to imagine that, I'm going to die tomorrow for me to be able to live life to the fullest, for me to not engage in escaping my reality? Imagine this, your life is like Skyrim, but you put the difficulty level too high. So now you only do the side quests. It's not even the side quests, you're just literally wandering around, doing empty tasks that provide you no value. It's like eating high calorie foods. They give you so many calories, but they just don't have the nutrients. I think we all need to develop this non-escapist mentality. We shouldn't be trying to cope with our reality. We should be diving headfirst into it, tackling the high intensity nature of life. And what does that mean? It means that there's going to be times that we're bored. But if you find yourself bored more often than not, then what that means is that you need to work harder to make sure that your life is not boring. It's not that you need to escape in activities which will stimulate your mind. There's a hierarchy of activities, whether you believe it or not. Ones that value social connection, right? I go to the movies with my friends. The movie is not the highlight of that encounter. The highlight is the car ride on the way to go watch the movie. Why? Because I get to talk to my friends. I would rather rest in that way with social connection, with things that will bring value to my life, rather than indulge in overstimulation that's just ruining it. Watching YouTube and drinking alcohol do the same thing to your brain. They numb your brain. You become intoxicated on binge watching YouTube videos that are not conducive to your overall attention span and knowledge. So you're just passing time. For what? I don't know. You're just waiting that someone will say one thing and it will change your outlook on life. We need to be more mindful about the way that we do these type of things, about the way that we rest. If you are able to be mindful, then you can learn to love your life with a passion. And that's all I want for you.